This is not Las Vegas, so I am not a bettor. In fact, Mormons do not even spend $1 on the lottery. Or you could have invested it. Instead, you lost it in order for the possibility of gaining more. We don't do that. We're Mormons, remember? We don't bet. We don't gamble. And that's how it is. But sometimes I wonder about the fold. I fold. I wonder what a physicist would say about that as far as space-time is concerned, because all they say is whatever space-time is, it is one. But I am not a bettor. I am the soul that folds. I fold, and in that is my increase. Sons make sons, whatever you think sons are. Are you a bettor that tries not to fold? The Mormons would call that stiff-necked, not meek. Are you a bettor that never folds? Do you want someone to fold for you? I don't feel like folding for you. You fold yourself. That is what God has to do. And you are God as well. Souls make souls. Sons make sons. All sons are souls. And that's the celestial kingdom. Souls make souls. And nobody is a bettor, so we fold. We don't seek our wives out. David would not seek to have many wives in order to exalt himself over you. Are you seeking many wives instead? I know I've said this before, but I want to go through this one more time real fast. Mother and father and son. The male-female and the father and son relationship. We have matter. Matter is that which we make things of. He looked upon the face of the waters of the deep. And it is like the mind. It is like the mind reflecting upon itself and seeing its image. And that is how I see it. And the matter, if you turn the W around, it is the waters, the matters. And one more time, mater is mother, the maternity line, the M-A-T-E-R, matter. Waters and matter are very similar. Women are associated with the waters, with the moon, their menstrual cycle, the waters, the emotions, and the matter. Now we have the pattern on the matter, the paternal line, the pater, the P-A-T-E-R, the pater, father. So we have those two principles going on here, and I understand the male-female principle. I'm going to tell you why I believe all is son and all is soul, no matter what. All is the S-O-L-E. That is the one soul that is all things. We're not going to quarrel whether it's male or female at this point. I believe it is that which the womb is made of, and the womb itself, if you want to use that as an analogy. And that which comes forth from the womb is the same matter as that which the womb is. And in the same way that is said in the Gospel of John, and the Gospel of John, by the way, I'm surprised that it was not, some of those parts were not taken out of the Bible. They are so, in some ways, so esoteric that I'm afraid some people would think they're almost Gnostic and would take them out. I'm glad they remained. I won't go into that anymore. But we have this. Jesus said, the Father and I are one. Now I know you see male-female when you fold the paper. You could say this is matter, this is pater. Okay? And they act on themselves and they make a child. Yes, I understand that. But the truth is, how I see it, is, I'm going to get another piece of paper. Forgive the writing on it. It's one sheet of paper is the matter, okay? The matter is one whole. Call it the mother, then fine, but it's also the father, for it is a pattern unto itself, a father unto itself, and it folds. Now the whole thing would be the pattern. You can't separate the pattern from the matter, for the matter is the pattern, and the pattern is the matter. So it is a pattern, and it folds. Now, you're going to see 2 when I fold it, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the increase, what you call children in a way, the metaphor of children. All is the pattern, and the matter is one with the pattern. It is one. It is the law that makes the body, that is the all, that is called the increase. But yet, you cannot take, the paper itself is what paper is. You're thinking of size. This paper is finite. But imagine it goes off for infinite space, because all is eternal. And that substance, I do not know what it is, I just know that it is. Substance, understanding. It understands itself and is understanding itself. And some people refer to that as intelligence itself, of which the Mormons say all the intelligences are. So we have the matter that is the pattern that is the matter. One paper. Now we're going to go like this and watch the increase one more time. This is the best way I can represent this concept to you, okay? Now, when I made that increase, it did not tear the matter apart. And now someone could say, see, here's mother, here's father. Yeah. This is the Father. This is his increase. And he is one with the Word. And the Word is the body, but you say it is not all, because look at the paper. Do you know how big all that is really? When there is nothing outside of it, do you know how big all that is? See, I don't know what it is. I just know that it is. Moses was not told by God, I am what I am. Remember, that may be true and that's what it is. Nevertheless, I am that I am. So, all of that which is the substance understands itself and is the increase as well. For you cannot take away the substance of the paper from the paper itself. So, there are 2. The line, you would call the Word, and the Father and the Son. And the Son is in the Father, the line is in the paper, and the paper is also in the Son. For look at the increase. It is still paper. It is still paper. I am in the Father, and the Father is in me, says Christ. And you are in me, and I am in the Father, and the Father is in me, in the Gospel of John and the great intercessory prayer. And we are in each other, and we are one body. He said, I am the body, not the head instead. I am the body, for the head and the body are one. And you want a head instead? Who's going to be God instead, the head instead? Even Peter was called the foundation, not the head. But it is the head. He is the head of the church. But the foundation, is he higher like the head, or the foundation upon which it lies or stands? It is not even lying on itself. He's the one rock. And that represents the one all foundation. You cannot find fault with that. And we're not going to divide it into thirds, for it is all that is. And that's the authority, if you followed those thoughts. Now some say God-S. Let me tell you about the word God-S. God is meant El, E-L. Okay, that is in Hebrew. It is God, E-L. Just make a one little lowercase l, please, instead of the word God. And now call it Goddess. Do you see the word less there? I do. And I don't think it's funny. I do not think it's funny. But do you see that now? God is El, like the Elohim. And all of the angels again, Mikael is Michael, Gabriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. All of these are angels with L's at the end, and they are one that I refer to as Elohim. But all of these Elohim know they are one with the law, and the law is like the female principle. But the law is the matter and is the pater. And all is one soul. So that law that some people call the feminine, law, like L-A in Spanish and a lot of other language, maybe even Latin. I'm not up on my Latin anymore. I took it in high school, but I don't really remember it. is female. The law, L-A, take the W off. Now, we'll spell wallah in a minute. But the law, and now look at it in the mirror. A mirror reflection like upon the waters is the all. And some people call it Allah, even if they don't know that's what it means. It translates into English, all is the law, and the law is all. I am the law, and that is my body. It is the sun. But all is the S-O-L-E. Now, in the Quran, they say God